pick me out of the crowd? Why do I feel like everywhere that I go, every place that I step into, every building I step into, every group of people that I'm around, they're always looking at me? I walk into a room, people stop to look at me. And sometimes people look at me like I stole their lunch money or something. I'm trying to figure out, why do these people have a problem with me? Why are they looking at me like this? When I go certain places, people either love me or they absolutely hate me. Listen, some of you probably wonder why people always pick you out the crowd. They always pick on you. For some reason, you go to a certain place and they always have something to say about you. Out of everybody else in the room, there could be 100 people and you're the one that they pick out the crowd. And there's other people that they won't pick on, but they'll pick on you. And the people that they won't pick on are usually the people that they get along with. And the people that they get along with usually don't like you either. And you're sitting there wondering, why does this always happen everywhere I go? Listen, and I've said this to y'all many times before. You are the light of the world. You have something different and unique about you. When people see the light of Christ within you, when they see the anointing upon your life, that star above your head, it is shining and it is bright. And they don't like it. I want you to understand that. There is something in you that frustrates and stirs up the demons in other people. And a lot of times they don't even know why they don't like you. And they'll say, it's just something about that guy I don't like. It is just something about you. And it's something about you that they don't have. And they don't even know why they don't like you. They can't even pinpoint it. They can't even put language to why they don't like you. They just know that they don't like you. And they know that the people they don't get along with, or the people that they don't that they do get along with, don't like you either. So they're going to gather together in groups, and guess what? They're going to talk about you and gossip about you. They're going to accuse you. They're going to try to destroy your reputation. They're going to try to convince you that you're a nobody. Because if all of us are gathering together and we all don't like you, and you're by yourself and you ain't got nobody backing you up, then we all must be right. Everybody can't be wrong about you. Everybody can be wrong about you. And I want you to understand that, because you have God himself backing you up. You don't need approval from other people. Who am I speaking to on today? All right. Now watch this. Watch this. Some of you also wonder why. Why does it seem like everybody gathers together against me? Some of these individuals who don't like you, they recruit other people to come against you. And I don't want you to be intimidated by that. I want you to perceive that as, wow, something is on my life that's so powerful. I have something that is so powerful that other people feel like they need other people. They need to gather together in groups just to come against me, right? They need backup to come and deal with me because of how powerful you are in Christ, all right? And I want you to understand something. People will say things like, oh, well, they gathered together against Jesus and Jesus still got crucified. Yeah, but it was the will of God for him to get crucified. Are y'all with me on today? So people think that by coming together against you, they're doing something. Whole time, they're actually helping you live out the will of God. When Pharaoh and the Egyptians came and they pursued Moses, how many times in the Bible does it say God himself is the one that hardened the heart of Pharaoh? God himself hardened the heart of Pharaoh to cause Pharaoh and the Egyptians to pursue Moses. Well, he was walking through the Red Sea, and once they got to the other side, what happened? Boom, they got swallowed up in their own pursuit of Moses. They got swallowed up by the Red Sea. Not one of them survived. Not one of them survived. Do not be intimidated by people coming together against you. It's just an intimidation tactic of Satan. It's to strike fear in you. But I want you to understand, fear is false evidence appearing real. The enemy is getting you to buy into the illusion he's creating to get you to shrink back from destiny, to get you to shrink back from people. He's creating an illusion. So you think these people coming together against you, you think that Jezebel is more powerful than she actually is. You think these people are greater than they actually are, when really, God says your enemies will be your footstool. So you're intimidated by these people and you're allowing them to discourage you. Whole time, God is saying, hey, you forgot where to put your feet at. You forgot to use these people as your footstool. Come on here, somebody. The enemy will even use these people to make you feel like you're nothing, right? Remember, listen, because you always have these individuals coming against you, saying things, and they're speaking things over your life like, you're a nobody. You're nothing. Who do you think you are? You think you're so great, but watch this. Remember when Moses tried to get between two Hebrews fighting, And one of them said something like, who do you think you are? Who made you ruler over us? Who made you ruler over us? Whole time, they didn't even realize they were prophesying Moses' identity. They were literally prophesying his identity, because Moses went on to be a ruler, and he went on to be a mighty deliverer. So when people come together and they say things like, you think you so great, you think you this, you think you that, you actually think you're going to make those dreams come true, it's only a manipulation tactic of Satan to discourage you. Whole time, these people are actually speaking your destiny into existence by speaking against it. So the only way that them speaking against it can actually stop your destiny is if them speaking against you manipulates you into stopping it yourself, by you getting discouraged and giving up. Are y'all with me on today? The ones who are plotting against you are not that powerful. Listen, they're actually speaking your destiny into existence. When people come together and they recruit others to come together against you, God is allowing it to happen. Understand that God is allowing this to happen. All right? We see that people came against Jesus. When they crucified him, they were actually helping him live out the will of God. They came against the Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul, he still lived out the will of God, right? When Joseph's brothers came against him, they sold him into slavery. Whole time, they didn't realize that God was actually using them to push Joseph further into his destiny. Watch this. It says in the book of Micah chapter 4, verses 11, now many nations have gathered against you. Let her be desecrated, they say. Let us see the destruction of Jerusalem. But they do not know the Lord's thoughts or understand his plan. These nations didn't know that he is gathering them together to be beaten and trampled like sheaves of grain on a threshing floor. I don't know who needed to hear this on today, but many of you have been intimidated. You've allowed these people coming together to strike fear in you. You've allowed their threats to strike you with fear. But I want to let somebody know on today, God is actually gathering them together to destroy them. Somebody receive this message. Because no matter how many come against you, just one man with God behind him is like an army that no amount of men can defeat. God will cause their plans to fail supernaturally. Just like God can lift you and God can transform somebody's life supernaturally, God can also cause somebody to stumble supernaturally. Yes, there could be 1 million people that are plotting against you, and just one man with God behind him can cause all their plans to crumble. He will put some type of stumbling block in the way to make them crumble. And not only that, but he will also give your enemy front row seats to watch you rise as he exalts you. Just to prove a point, and just to prove that he is Lord. Just to prove that he is all powerful. Just to prove that he has the supremacy. Just to prove that you serve the most superior God and the most superior kingdom. Just to prove that Jesus Christ is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Are y'all with me on today? Listen, do not be afraid of men in their faces. Do not be intimidated. Do not be fearful of persecution, because God is gathering your enemies together against you to destroy them. Your enemies are a footstool to push you further into destiny. Remember that on today. Forget about the naysayers. Forget about the people who are persecuting you, who are mocking you. Do not be intimidated by the threats. Do not be intimidated by the scandal and the sabotage and the accusations they're bringing against you. God will deal with them all. So as you're intimidated by them gathering together, by them recruiting people, understand that God is the one using them to help fulfill your destiny. And they will all crumble as they watch you rise. In Jesus' mighty name. Come on, let's get it.
When you different, when you the chosen one of the chosen ones, spiritual, or you just different in a good way. You stand out unlike the other ones that's in the crowd, want to be a follower or whatnot. When folks pick on you, could be job, you at the store, wherever you at, because there's something in your spirit that's in you and was not on you. It's in you, it's not on you. I always say this, Energy is real. Spirit is real. You got positive energies, negative energy, positive energy, negative energy. It don't matter. A person you could talk to is so-called real. But at the same time, what about the spirit inside? You see what I'm saying? Everybody is miserable in different type of ways, many type of ways, kind of ways, whatnot. When when people pick on you, it's something about you, you know. But at the same time, you can't let nobody trick you out your position, play you, or whatnot. You gotta stand on business. If they put their hands on you, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. That's what I'm just saying. But at the same time, you know, this is 2025, 2026, 2027, and so on. We living in today's society that's, you know, everybody energy is not good. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta stay to yourself, by yourself, love yourself, by yourself. You see what I'm saying? I always say this: the realest people don't have many friends, but the fakest ones do. You see what I'm saying? So when you stand out, you don't really hang around a lot of folks. That don't make you awkward, socially awkward, or whatever. You just you stand out. You know, you the king, you the queen. You stand out in a good way, not a bad way. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the conclusion is, even when you at work, any type of job, you got the smallest, you know, in the middle, largest jobs, you know, corporation, any job. When you stand out, you're going to stand out. When you walk in the orientation, walk in the building, energy is real. You see what I'm saying? You sense negative energy when you go in whatever building you go to, because it's you, it's in you, your energy. You see what I'm saying? Your spirit. That's why I always say you gotta protect your energy, protect your spirit, protect your mind, body, and soul. You see what I'm saying? When you love yourself, by yourself, love yourself, you won't see so many negative spirits, negative peoples. You gonna see right through so many folks when you walk in any building you go to. You see what I'm saying? That's why when it comes to me, I don't like large crowds and so on, because it's draining energy. It's too many different vibrations, too many energy circulating. That don't make me scared or pumped to be work. No, I protect my energy. I ain't got time for all. Anything could happen. That's why I'm walking out the door. I see 10 times ahead what's going on. That's just me. Everybody ain't built like me. Everybody ain't built like you, think like you, and so on. You gotta know what's going on within yourself. And when you know yourself within yourself, you're gonna see so many fake peoples, fake energy, fake love, everything. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, why do people pick on you? Because you stand out. You one of the chosen ones. You spiritual. You stand out. You got something in you, not on you. You see what I'm saying? I always say this: it's not how much you make, it's how much you save. Meaning, a person could make $27 an hour, and you could make $17 an hour. Does he or she make is better than you? No. It depends on what they do with their money, how much they gonna save, manage, and so on. You could make $17 an hour, be better than somebody who made $27 an hour, because you know what, you know in your mind, your spirit, and your soul, in the temple, that you know what to do with your money, because you got it in you. You see what I'm saying? It's something about you stands out. So at the end of the day, that's the conclusion. But if you like the video, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Share the word, the knowledge, the wisdom, the knowledge. This your boy, SpiritualJourney, and the AK, not the average B. You stay true. I'm gone.